Hello, I want us to share something how being in love with someone who doesn't love you can affect you as a person. You see, one of the greatest gifts of life is when you love somebody and somebody has that same attraction, that same love, that's even more for you. It stabilizes your life, like it makes you feel wanted. But what happens when you love someone and the person don't have that same feeling towards you? Or the person probably no longer feel the same way about you. How does it affect your mental stability? How does it affect your daily life? How does it affect your everyday life? How does it influence the way you think about yourself? That's what I want us to be talking about today. You see, it's one thing I've learned over the years is you can only control how you feel about yourself, but you have little or no control how others will feel about you. You can't even force people to actually want you when they are made up their mind, they are no longer interested in you. Now, can only your love survive in a relationship? The answer is no, because it only drains everything in you. It drains you mentally, emotionally. In fact, it can drain you to the extent you start having low value towards your own self. You begin to feel that emptiness, that feeling of being unwanted. And if you don't take it very serious and you don't handle it and stop it, you become a shadow of yourself. Why? Because love is something that is sweet, but it can also be very bitter. It's something everybody should experience, but when it happens, to be loved back actually is what everybody should experience. But when it happens, you are in love with this person and that person doesn't even want to. It's draining, it's tiring. But what should you do? Should you keep sitting down, searching, begging for attention, begging for love, begging to be wanted, begging to be treated right, begging to be respected, begging to be seen, begging to be valued? Is it worth it? Is it worth that time? At some point it's like it's worth it because you want that person. But in the long run, you realize that it's actually no worth it. It's like it takes a lot of you. It takes a whole lot of you. And the best you can do is re-strategize. You have to sit down and tell yourself the truth because nobody can tell you how it works. Nobody can tell you when to stand up and overlook certain things. Because truly, that person you're actually begging may have somebody who don't even want them and they are there doing everything they cannot do for you for that person. Yes, because when people want you, they put more attention to you. They become selfless towards you. They can give you everything you want without you asking. But when they don't want you, you become less of a thing to them. The attention they have towards you become nothing or zero. So why should you put yourself in that situation when you know that all these things you want can actually be given to you if you actually look in another direction? Am I saying you should pretend you no longer love them? No. Because some of those things you have no control over them. What I'm saying is you have to tell yourself the truth when to stop and when to overlook certain things. You see, anybody you feel you cannot do without, just give it time. You realize they become nothing. The feelings dies naturally and it becomes like they don't even exist. But at this point, you feel they are the whole world to you. You feel with or without them, you can no longer survive. Just give it time. Breathe. Wake up. Do something else. Carry your mind off them. Leave them. If they want you, they will make such sacrifice.